The Socialist Alliance's COVID-19 policies. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because we are going to have a look at a clip from my live show on Friday nights called Freedom Friday. This time we are looking at the Socialist Alliance and their COVID-19 policies, although we also wade through several other of their policies. So definitely an experience if you haven't gone through some of the policies of these socialist parties and if they don't align with your political ideology. So buckle up, strap into your seats, and let's have a look at the Socialist Alliance's COVID-19 policies and a few others. Okay, so next on the list. I'm going to need a coffee for this one. It's going to be a good one, guys. This is going to be a good one. Get ready. Get ready. You thought we saw some crazy shit here. Wait for the next one. It's going to be the Socialist Alliance. You ready? You ready? Okay, hang on. I need another shot of coffee here. Oh boy. I was warned about this one. I was warned about them. Fire's asking what would Labor do. Oh, we're getting to Labor, mate. We're getting to Labor. Fire junkie, don't worry. We'll get there. But first, we got to tread through Socialist Alliance. Oh, shit, I don't know if I want to read this. Drunk old guy, he found it for us. And this is where he went blind. Okay? He suffered through this for us, so we need to thank him. Everyone raise your stein for drunk old guy on the Discord, spending the time today to go through the Socialist Alliance. We have to give them the time of day. People vote for these things. People, policy, parties. Anyway, come on. Okay, let's get it done with. Let's get it done with. Spartan wants me to text him. No, Spartan, if you're a Spartan, you got to put up with this shit. You got to man up and deal with the Socialist Alliance. You can't chicken out. Spartans never surrender. Come on, bit of socialist. It's good for you. Come on, remember, everyone's happy. Okay. Here we go. Socialist Alliance Policy Platform. Look at this. This is just like one of their memes. The Socialist Alliance exists to campaign for the eco-socialist changes so desperately needed in our society. Capitalism has proven manifestly... Oh, shit, yeah, I should have gotten beers for this. Sorry, I'm going... Anyway. Capitalism has proven manifestly incapable of resolving the impending climate catastrophe, arguably the most pressing challenge for humanity. Equally, capitalism has no answer to the rampant inequality crisis that gets worse every year. Oh, super chat from Agent Smith, the Venezuela party. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Rebel without a cause has cracked open the red wine. Good work. Good work. Okay. In large parts of the world, it is incapable of meeting people's basic needs for shelter and livelihoods. Do these people not realize how much benefit capitalism has done to improving the quality of life of people all over the world? They probably wrote this on a cheap-ass computer made from... Anyway. Forget it, Florian. We're looking at their policies. This is increasingly the case in wealthy countries, including Australia, and has been dramatically illustrated by the global response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Solutions exist. However, achieving them require taking power away from the billionaire class and the corporations and governments they control. The Social Alliance believes it's possible to create a democratic socialist society focused on meeting the needs of people and the planet. It can only be achieved with a revolutionary approach involving the whole community in the transformation of society and economy. This platform guides the work of Socialist Alliance members in campaigns and those who are elected to public positions. We place great value on working with communities, trade unions, and social movements because popular mobilization is the key driver for progressive social change. Direct involvement in struggle changes people's ideas about what is possible while creating, expanding, and strengthening the grassroots organizations that can make change a reality. And it gives people the fantasy that they're actually doing something. Agent Smith, thank you again for the super chat. But these people are using the computers made by capitalists. Yeah, well, they are, or paid for, made by slave labor in China, paid for by capitalists. Our goal is the establishment of a new form of radical democracy. Okay, so we've never had real socialism before, guys. Allowing all of the currently exploited, oppressed, and excluded from power to start shaping the direction society will take together. This reminds me of those Twitter threads where people will say, "What job are you going to do when we get the communist utopia or the revolution?" And everyone wants to be like, I don't know, a basket weaver, a social worker, a poetry writer. Who's saying, please stop? Someone's saying, please stop. Come on, Napoleon, you got to toughen through it. This is exposure therapy. This will strengthen you. Strengthen you. It's good for you. It's pain. Pain. Offer it up as penance. We believe it is important to work with others to achieve every partial realization of the goals and policies outlined in this platform to make life better now. And as a stepping stone to building the working class and community power capable of achieving more far-reaching change. I wonder how many of these people work. Capitalist Australia was founded on colonial theft, genocide, and dispossession of First Nations people. We seek to work with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities to rectify these injustices and realise meaningful sovereignty for First Nations people. This policy is intended to be read alongside the Socialist Alliance program towards a socialist Australia. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, the bits there. Pub, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Napoleon, thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. And Flying Wombat, socialist is just another word for communist. Oh, it's a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone. So, let's go. Let's see their tax policies. Tax the corporations and the rich. No GST. They're getting rid of the GST, yeah? For a steeply progressive tax system where people with income less than the median wage pay less tax, while top marginal tax rate is increased to 70% over 200,000. 70% tax, guys, if you're earning 200,000. Stop bracket creep. Index tax brackets, including tax-free thresholds for inflation. Repeal the stage 3 tax cuts for the rich. I love who they consider rich. 200 grand. Introduce a wealth tax for the super rich. So this is going to drive away so many people out of Australia, guys. Immediately rise the company tax to 49%. Establish an additional super profits tax. Make big companies pay tax. Remove tax loopholes and expand ATO compliance resources. Remove all negative gearing tax breaks on investment properties. Yeah, I don't actually have much of a problem with that one. Anyway, and this is the thing, guys. We're looking at this. Okay, remember some of these policies that you're laughing at. You'll see them in other parties. Okay? So, end the billions in public subsidies to mining corporation, banks, and energy companies. The billions in mining. The subsidies, it's because mining companies, they don't drive on the road, so they don't pay the fuel subsidies. Abolish Medicare levy and pay for a free universal healthcare system out of general revenue. Medicare levy ain't that much. Why no suit for Twitch? Oh, I can put it on if you want. Let me know in the chat if you want me to put the suit on. And I can pick a pocket square. I should do that. Well, actually, hang on. Wait, we're doing a capitalist thing, so I'll put the jacket on. Because I'm reading the Socialist Alliance. There we go. Okay. Oh, crap, I threw my cigars out. The socialists won't like it. No, you're right. You're right. Okay. Bloody hell. Okay, public ownership. Nationalize the mines, banks, and energy companies under community and workers' control. Oppose and reverse the privatization of public assets and services. Government assistance for the formation and maintenance of worker cooperatives, because they've always worked so well. You need dreadlocks. I might spontaneously grow dreadlocks just reading this. Honestly. Real climate action. A planned shift to 100% renewable energy within 5 to 10 years via public investment and emission targets reductions. You know what? Let's bring up... Nope, I can't bring that up now. Anyway. Bring the power industries under public ownership and democratic control. Phase out fossil fuels. No new coal. So they're socialists. And they want to get... I don't get this. What's with all the communists wanting to get rid of coal and iron and metal? And wasn't that the masculine, traditional industries that built up those nations? They want to piss it all away. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Guaranteed jobs with no loss in pay for workers in the fossil fuel industry. They want guaranteed jobs. How the hell are you going to do that shit? Oh, boy. End all fossil fuel subsidies. Asylum for climate refugees and those displaced by climate change. How can we pay for this shit? Anyway. Who the hell becomes a member of this crap? A lot of people do. And you'll see these policies. They'll filter through to our major parties. Wait till you see some of the green policies, guys. Okay? They're insane. Ban the logging of all growth forests. Begin an urgent program of reforestation, sustainable farming, and biodiversity protection. We have lots of reforestations. Agent Smith, thanks for the super chat. Are they going to get rid of their cars and mobile phones? You know they never will. You know they never will. They need to fight them. You need to fight them. Ask Low. He has an idea how to pay for this shit. Yeah, maybe he does. They are insane. Well, they're probably all, those people all on Twitter. Okay. Employ indigenous rangers to lead the urgent program of reforestation, curtailing cultural burning, biodiversity protection, and sustainable farming projects. I like their burning skills when they do some of the forest maintenance. That would be good. I like that policy. There's a good one. I think we got another super chat there. Better get your bush skills up, kids. Find a hole to hide in. Oh, don't worry. These. I hope these guys won't get in. Why does someone's skin color make them good at reforestation? Less sunburned? Traditional knowledge? I don't know. Usually it's just people that live out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? They get those jobs. Enforce the rehabilitation of mine sites by companies. They're already doing that. Institute a national heat health strategy. No nuclear energy, no nuclear weapons, and no uranium mining. So we're going to be this communist utopia with 100% renewable energies, taking every climate refugee from the world, getting rid of the fossil fuel industries, and we'll have no capability to defend ourselves. Awesome. Awesome. Well, we'll become the next, Indonesian caliphate or something if this goes on. Agent Smith, thank you for the super chat. The worry is these people would vote for Dan Andrews. Yes. 100%. 100%. Which is concerning. Okay. Democracy, not corporate dictatorship. Proportional representation at all government levels. Election campaigns for all candidates publicly funded to a fixed amount. Put politicians on an average worker's wage. Then you're going to get no one. Here's the thing. Don't you want smart people to be our politicians? Because they can earn more money somewhere else, but okay. I guess not in this utopia. Money won't matter. All government positions subject to recall election if 10% of electors petition for it. Prevent former ministers and senior public servants from serving on corporate boards or lobbying positions. For a genuine separation of church and state. End the prayers in parliament and religious instruction in state schools. Mandate the display of all candidates' how to vote instructions with equal prominence at polling stations. Support a democratically elected constitutional convention to create a new genuinely democratic constitution. Support publicly funded citizen-initiated referenda on issues of significant public concern. I like that idea. Create a federal independent commission against corruption with power to hold public inquiries and investigate politicians, senior public servants, and corporate executives. First Nation rights. Oh boy, it keeps going. It keeps going. Negotiate treaties of respect with First Nation sovereignty and land rights. First Nation Council. End the disproportionate separation of First Nation children from their families. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community control of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander child welfare. Repeal the Strong Futures Northern Territory intervention laws. Abolish racist welfare quarantining and compulsory income management. No uranium or radioactive waste dumps. close the gap in First Nation health, education, employment, and housing. I mean, this all sounds good, but they've been trying to save this for long. Spartan's asking me to stop. Come on, mate. Toughen up. Toughen up. You know, think about it. Now, when you see some idiot handing you a bloody Socialist Alliance pamphlet, you probably know more about the party than they do. Implement all the recommendations of the Royal Commission into Aboriginal deaths in custody. Fund language and cultural programs and bilingual education in schools. How about we just focus on our English first? No more closures of First Nation communities. Increase funding and ensure community control. Yep. Paid leave for First Nation workers to attend cultural commitments. So, migrant and asylum seeker rights. Defend liberty. Where's their COVID-19? Oh, boy. Women's rights, voter rights, justice, housing for all, free healthcare for all. Here we go. Okay. I'll let you read all of that other stuff at your own leisure. Let's have a look at their COVID-19 stuff. Oh, boy. I mean, guys, it's going to be utopia. It's going to be a complete socialist utopia. All of this is going to look at this. We're going to have free healthcare, free universal healthcare. We're going to have free houses, no privatization by stealth. You know, we're going to have free education. Abolish all Hexstat. Hey, that's how Biden got in. There you go, guys. So what do you think? Who would vote for this lot? So, improved vaccination rollout, prioritizing frontline and essential workers, their families, and vulnerable sections of the community. Establish a permanent fund to provide leave payments for those who need it, particularly for COVID testing, vaccination, self-isolation purposes, regardless of employment or visa status. A ban on sackings during lockdowns. A ban on evictions during lockdowns. We've already got some of these things in place. Lock in a job guarantee program to ensure all workers, full-time, part-time, casual, sole trader, self-employed, visa workers, and any worker that is stood down, maintain their ordinary time wage during the crisis. Massively increase the number of people allowed into Australia by improving existing quarantine facilities, introducing a program of home quarantining, and establishing purpose-built facilities. End vaccine apartheid. Lift patients on COVID vaccines. Increase free vaccine distribution and assist to produce vaccines in the Global South. Oh, Global South. Recruit healthcare workers instead of police as the primary providers of information. Are police the primary providers of information? Doesn't feel like it. Okay. Ensure essential workplaces are COVID-19 safe with necessary PPE supplied and empowered workers to work off the job if their employer fails to provide it. Legislate to ensure that workers who report COVID unsafe workplaces to authorities or a union are not able to be sacked or discriminated against by their employers. Return Commonwealth Serum Laboratories to public ownership. So there you go. Public transport in public hands. Massive increase in funding for the ABC and SBS. Democratize their boards. There you go, guys. So what do you think? Who? Let us know. We've seen it. We've gotten a few of their policies here. You know, and what else? We'll skim over here. Rural and regional, animal welfare, and live animal exports. Don't tell me they're vegans too. Ban whale slaughter. Mandate alternative shark nets. Ban trophy hunting. Solidarity and international aid, not war and occupation. Good. Trade, withdraw from all trade agreements. Water, end privatization of water. So there we go, guys. What do you think? Who's going to vote for the Socialist Alliance? That's their COVID policy, guys. Bonk up to you saying, sounds too good to be true. Yeah, it's funny that, doesn't it? I can't take it anymore. Don't worry, we're going to a better one now. We've done the Socialists, guys. We're going to a legitimate party now. You know, who do you think we're going to next? Who do you think we're going to next? 6 beers later. Spartan, you got through it. Good work, mate. Good work. You got through it. There you go. You've listened to a socialist policy. And you've helped support the economy by drinking some beers. Okay? Good work. That's Australian right there. Australian. Thank you for watching that clip. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, follow us on Twitch to make sure you don't miss the next episode of Freedom Friday or the Monday night show that I do with Rachel. Thank you all for watching, and if you're a fan of the channel, well, there's a few ways you can support us. I'll throw the outro here. You can support us by signing up for YouTube or Patreon, using our affiliate links at SelfWealth or Stake, buying our merch from HeiseSays, using our other affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. Finally, you can really help the channel also by watching our live streams on Twitch, because that will help us meet the targets that Twitch sets for all their metrics and their, the numbers, things, their analytics. Anyway, guys, thank you all very much for joining me for this episode, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.